When should you call cancer treatment options and management? Well, if you or someone you care about has cancer and you have had a tumor DNA panel done, let's say you used a Foundation Medicine or CDX 324 gene panel or a Tempus. These are two very common tests right now. These companies have done a good job of petitioning governments in certain countries to promote their tests. And so these might be tests that your doctor has recommended. If you have had one of those tests and you want to make sure this data is actually being properly used for you, you really want to call Cancer Treatment Options and Management. We have a team of expert specialists, precision cancer medicine research and analysts. Their whole job for decades is looking at this data and pulling out all of the information that's available. A lot of these tests, for example, they'll have a front page that has a couple of mutations. Hopefully, if the test worked for you, there'll be hopefully a few mutations on the front and a targeted therapy that matches with each of those mutations. But right there, did that computer program have a look to see how the mutations that you have might get in each other's way or might perform some sort of synergistic effect to prevent the treatment from working? Almost certainly not. Also, there's a whole subsection in the appendix of these tests called variants of unknown significance. These things aren't necessarily unknown, but they're not part of the bioinformatics or the computer program that this company uses. And so they weren't able to give you any data on it. In other words, just because something shows up on your VUS or variants of unknown significance list does not mean that it is not critically relevant to your cancer. It does not in any way mean that there aren't excellent targeted therapies for those mutations. It simply means that their computer program hasn't caught up with the times and doesn't know what to do with that particular mutation for you. That's when you can call CTOAM. If you've already spent some money on some data, on some tumor testing, and you want to make sure that every stone is being overturned and that every treatment that's going to benefit you has been identified, give CTOAM a call. Our team will analyze the data from your existing test results and all of the things that are known about you, and we will provide you and your doctor with the support that you need to make sure that you are on the right therapy as soon as possible.